Hello Mouses, it's been Christmas, so I've been away with my family, that's why we haven't had any videos. So I hope you all had a very good Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, which I personally don't, I hope you had a nice time with your family and you enjoyed the interesting seasonal programmes that may or may not have been on television, or whatever you did. I hope you just enjoyed it. Since I've been away visiting my parents, I thought I'd video a little bit of my hometown, because I've done a little bit of a tour of Bolton before, which is where I've been living for a while now, and I thought I'd do Durham, where I grew up, just to show you the contrast. So let's do that now. Durham's always been a weird place to grow up. There's a lot of medieval style to it. It's very old, but the problem with it is, because it's effectively a heritage site almost, that the whole place has a kind of listed building feel to it. Nothing really changes. There's not an awful lot there. So consequently, when you're growing up there, there's not an awful lot to do for most of the time. You can see there that the size of the road is basically large enough for a car to go in one direction. That's because the roads haven't been widened in most of the city for the entire time that it's been around. It's a medieval style city. Now what we're looking at here, right down at the bottom, you'll see the buildings just stop, and that's where the bridge starts across the River Wear. That's as far as the building work in the city went for years, and it was quite a big coup for it to actually extend over the bridge and create another part of the city. This here you might recognise from Harry Potter. It's the cathedral and the surrounding very old style, medieval style buildings. And this is, strange enough, the middle of the city. The cathedral is the focal point for the entire city of Durham, and it's the reason that we have a city status instead of just being a town, because it really is the size of a town. When the student population isn't in session, then the size of the town actually halves, literally halves. The population goes down by 50%. The cathedral there is a fantastic example, possibly the best example of Norman era architecture in the entire country. It was built during the Norman conquest, and it houses the remains of St. Cuthbert, who people might know from Dungeons and Dragons or from religion. And it's really a stunning building to see when you actually go up and see it. It's enormous, and the fact is that it's so big that the people who started building it will never have seen it completed during their lifetimes. It's just too big. It's over 900 years old now, and it's still going strong. It's just amazing. If you have a chance to go and have a look at it, they do tours. It's well worth it. And it's well worth also going and having a tour of the castle, which was built to defend the cathedral from invaders. The castle being the thing that's over on the right there, right to the background, and some of the surrounding structure. We're going to have a look at the castle now. This is the main area where you go in, and a few of the buildings around the cathedral there, just to show you the size of the place. You still can't see all of the cathedral, even though we've moved around. There's the start of the castle, the main entrance, and then over to the right, when we pan round, is the keep. It's a huge structure. It's one of those few castles in England that was never conquered. There were very few attempts on taking Durham because of its religious significance. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Just a little bit of a tour of literally all of the interesting things that are in the middle of town, because that is pretty much what Durham focuses on. It focuses on the cathedral and the castle and the medieval feel of the city. And that's about it. There are other interesting things that I will show in later videos. Next time I go up and visit, I'll do some more filming and we'll see a little bit of that too. But for the moment, I hope you've enjoyed that. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like this, remember to click the like button and share it with your friends so that they can see some nice historic vistas, and subscribe for future videos. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching a video. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi Jenny.
Yeah, I used to live here.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've fallen from grace now. Just